Hi everyone, so Newcastle play all the way in, I would say it's sunny climate, but China's full of smoke and some dodgy scenery in the background of the hotel.
Chernobyl springs to mind.
Yeah, so we're going to try to preview the game for you. Look, it's going to be difficult with the amount of changes that are expected, but what I was saying to you, Kyle, off camera, is that the 11 players, 6 of them in the under-23s and 5 of them coming back from loan, probably wouldn't have had a chance under Rafa Benitez.
Like new signings, aren't there, as the saying goes, but I suppose it's a chance for them to prove themselves, but a lot of them questions need asked, like, so they need to step up big time. I know it's only a friendly, but for them it should be like a cup final because they need to prove themselves. We'll
talk about those loan players first, the 5 of them. So you got Murphy, Gale. Obviously we know that Xavi is away at the moment and he's made the final of the African Cup of Nations, but you've got Aarons, Lazar as well, and Jack Colback, the forgotten man. Any of those 5 that you want to do well, or do you think they're just there because we can't get them off the books?
I want all of them to do well, Lee, but it's whether they will. I mean, Jack Colback, he is literally the forgotten man. Dwight Gale, I've always liked Gale, but it's just been the question of whether you can take the step up to the Premier League, isn't it?
Is he the one out of those 5 that is probably going to have the most first team action during the season?
Gale, yeah, sure. Especially if we don't bring a centre forward in, you'd probably look at Gale to being one of our main centre forwards, if not the main centre forward. As depressing as that sounds, it's true. The other ones, Jacob Murphy, he showed glimpses under Benitez, but he didn't kick on, did he? And I remember Blackburn where he let the man pass him and he just didn't track him, and it was like that moment stood out to me. It's like, what are you doing? Like, if you he supports the club, so he gets it, he knows working hard's like the main thing that would kind of respect you, and he didn't do it. But that's just one example. There is glimpses there is a talented player there, but big season for Jacob Murphy lately.
What about the under-23s? Because I'm more optimistic about those getting at least a chance now. Ellis Sorensen was the 6th man called up, and then you've got Kellen Watts, Nathan Harker, Owen Bailey, a couple of midfielders in there as well. Who are you most excited about seeing?
I think a lot of people look at Ellis Sorensen and think this is your time to shine, lad, because Joslu's away, we've got Gale and Mutu's who are only centre forward, so if there's any time to step up and be Newcastle's next big thing in terms of a centre forward, now's the time for him to do that. So I'm hoping Ellis Sorensen does well. I'm looking forward to seeing Matty Longstaff.
He should get 2 games, shouldn't he?
He should get 2 games, but at least 45 minutes in them 2 games.
We had seen Matty and Sean, if they're both playing centre midfield together, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think
that's one for a photo frame at home, isn't it?
It is, for sure, but I think they'll put them together just for the crack in the games, like. But other players I'm looking forward to see, Owen Bailey, I'm looking forward to seeing him where he plays is like.
Do you think he'll play in defensive midfield, or will he be playing centre back?
I think they'll put him in defensive midfield because we've got loads of defenders, like, to be honest. Kellen Watts, I think he'll get some game time. Mind if he does well, you've got to call into question either Fernandez or Clark's future, because maybe you want to bring Kellen Watts through into the first team, and that would, with having so many centre backs already and Lejeune coming back, you're probably looking at getting rid of one of them if you want to promote Kellen Watts, like.
3 players who will not be featuring because of international tournaments. We've got Atsu, Almiron and Henri Xavier, as I mentioned already, in the African Cup of Nations. Flavien Lejeune only just got married the other day. He's took advantage of that.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to him. He's injured at the moment, so he'll not travel, and never has Rob Elliott. But I'm expecting this to be sticky, clammy, warm, a lot of breaks, a lot of drinks. It's not going to be fast paced, is it?
Well, it's pre-season, late. It's first friendly, so
it's pre-season in that climate.
It never is. So I think it'll be a very slow-paced game, but it wouldn't surprise us if Wolves turned over, like, because they've got a really good side and they've actually made signings, unlike us. So
I think they've only made one, is it?
One's more than it's one more than us, Lee. So
yeah, let's not get on that topic. We're trying to be positive. So it's a penalty. It could go to penalties as well, I believe, in that, right? Because it's like it's straight.
I hope not. We're straight at penalties. Do you remember Hull?
Yeah, there's no extra time, so go straight to penalties. But look, we're trying to preview. We don't know what sides Ben Dawson. We'll talk about Ben Dawson in a moment. We don't know what sides are going to be put out. We don't know what sides.
No predicted 11 video this week.
No, I don't think so. We don't know what side Wolves is going to play. They're going to play a youth team, then a full team, or a mixture of the both. But it's going to be weird seeing Ben Dawson and Neil Redfern, because we don't think. Well, we know Steve Bruce, whether he gets appointed or has been by the time this goes out, he'll not be there by Wednesday morning. It's going to be weird seeing Ben Dawson and Redfern there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going to be weird seeing a dugout without Rafa Rafa Benitez in it, but
ironically in China.
We've got to move on, haven't we? It's like he's gone, he's not coming back, so we've just got to move on, and hopefully the new manager can come in and spark a miracle or two. But what do you think? Comments? Do you think Steve Bruce is going to turn up a storm?
We all know the answer to that.
I mean, you never know. Johnny seemed quite optimistic about him yesterday, so on the radio.
Right, we'll call Johnny out. Call Johnny out now. Johnny, I can't believe you're a disgrace to this channel. Right, the game is live on Sky Sports, which is a kick-off at 11 AM UK time on Wednesday. If you're across the globe, you'll have to search for that. But thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Is it a good time to play? Wolves get the lads into football, and also what I think is key as well, no pun intended on that, is actually getting the lads away from the negativity behind and actually bonding as well. So let us know what you think. Ta-ra.